Welcome to Celebrity Scoop. Remember to subscribe for more interesting stories. Today we dive into the heart of Dartmoor National Park, to the once thriving village called Princetown. Imagine a village nestled amidst the raw, rugged beauty of Dartmoor National Park. A place where the moors whisper stories of legends and the winds carry the scent of wildflowers. This is Princetown, a community that once thrived under the watchful eye of the Duchy of Cornwall, Prince William's billion-pound estate. A village that was once a hub of activity, brimming with life and laughter, now stands eerily silent, its heart slowly crumbling away. The closure of Dartmoor prison in July 2024 dealt a devastating blow to the village. The prison, which was the lifeblood of the community, was shut down due to dangerous levels of radon gas. With its closure, jobs evaporated, businesses stumbled, and a once vibrant community was plunged into an abyss of poverty and despair. But the story doesn't end there. Amidst the village's struggle for survival, a public health scandal is unfolding. The Duchy of Cornwall, despite the prison's closure and the health hazards it poses, continues to receive £1.5 million yearly from taxpayers to lease the now abandoned prison. A deal that, astonishingly, is set to continue for another 24 years. This isn't just about an abandoned prison casting a shadow over a struggling village. It's about a community fighting for its very existence, its residents grappling with illness and economic collapse. It's about a village owned by an estate worth billions, yet left to languish in the throes of poverty. While the village faces poverty and illness, the Duchy of Cornwall continues to profit. This is Princetown, a village grappling with a public health scandal, a community struggling to survive amidst the silence of the monarchy. As the village crumbles, the question arises, what is the future of Princetown? And will the Duchy answer for the past? The now abandoned Dartmoor prison, once a major source of employment, stands as a silent testament to a public health disaster. When the prison's doors were closed in July 2024, it wasn't due to a lack of inmates or funding. No, something far more sinister lurked within its walls: radon gas, a silent, invisible, and deadly intruder. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that can cause serious health problems when inhaled over prolonged periods. In the case of Dartmoor prison, the levels were far from safe. The prison, nestled in the heart of Dartmoor National Park, was found to have radon levels that skyrocketed to 14 times the legal limit. In the face of such a public health hazard, the decision to abandon the prison was inevitable, but the aftermath has been anything but straightforward. Now, almost 500 former inmates and staff are gearing up to take on the Ministry of Justice in court. The charges: exposure to dangerously high levels of radon gas during their time at the prison. For some, the effects of this exposure are already apparent. Cancer, a known consequence of radon exposure, is a battle they're currently fighting. The situation is so dire, one solicitor drew a chilling comparison, stating their conditions were akin to sitting inside the Chernobyl reactor. But the story doesn't end there. Amid all this, the Duchy of Cornwall, owned by Prince William, continues to receive a hefty sum of £1.5 million a year from taxpayers to lease the now abandoned prison. And this deal, much to the dismay of many, is set to continue for another 24 long years. This begs the question: how can a royal estate profit from a facility that may have left people sick or dying? As the toxic legacy of Dartmoor prison continues to unravel, the Duchy's silence is becoming increasingly deafening, leaving many to wonder just how high a price they'll have to pay. The fallout from the prison's closure has not been limited to job losses and health issues. The repercussions are deep and far-reaching, affecting the very soul of Princetown, its culture and tourism. Once upon a time, this village was a vibrant hub of activity. Tourists and locals alike would flock to the visitor centre, an institution that wore its historical and literary legacy with pride. It was here, within these very walls, that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle penned the beginnings of The Hound of the Baskervilles. Today, the story is different. The visitor centre, once a beacon of local culture, is teetering on the brink of closure, its once lively corridors echoing with the whispers of a more prosperous past. Then there's the Arts Festival, an annual spectacle that brought together artists and enthusiasts from near and far. It was a celebration of local talent, a chance for the community to come together in a shared love for art and culture. But the festival has been cancelled. another casualty of the prison's closure. And let's not forget the distillery project, a beacon of hope that promised to breathe new life into the village, creating jobs and boosting local tourism. But that hope was short-lived as the project failed to secure the necessary funding. These are not mere buildings or events. They are the heart and soul of Princetown, the lifeblood of its culture and community. Their decay is a testament to the village's slow and painful descent into oblivion. Yet amidst all this, residents say they haven't seen Prince William, not even once. The very man who owns this land, who profits from it, seems to have turned a blind eye to the plight of his people. Princetown is more than just a part of the duchy's portfolio. It is a community of people, a village with a rich history and a culture that is slowly fading away. The village is falling apart, and the people of Princetown are left to ask, where is Prince William? The once supportive locals are now questioning the monarchy's role in their plight. In the quiet corners of the crumbling Princetown, the whispers of discontent are growing louder. The villagers who once held the monarchy in high esteem are now finding their faith shaken. They're questioning the royal estate's role in their plight, their patience with the royal family wearing thin. The villagers who once waved flags in royal parades are now asking tough questions. Where is Prince William? What are his plans for us, the people of his duchy? These questions echo through the empty streets unanswered. In the face of adversity, the locals have shown resilience, but the struggle is taking a toll. Poverty, illness and economic collapse are not just statistics for them, they're a daily reality. The shadow of the abandoned prison looms large, reminding them of the Duchy of Cornwall's profit at their expense. The local sentiments are best summed up by a villager, a former serviceman and a royalist himself. I think he might have been to some surrounding farms, but he's not been to the village to talk to us. Many people here are ex-services and royalists, but even they're starting to lose patience. The locals feel left behind, forgotten and undervalued. The promised distillery project that never got the funding, the cancelled arts festival, the broke youth centre, the visitor centre on the verge of closure. Each is a symbol of their fading hopes. And at the heart of their frustration is the absence of Prince William. The locals have not seen him, not even once, in the village. His silence is deafening amidst the growing discontent. Prince William once spoke of modernising the monarchy, but the reality in Princetown seems far from it. The village is crumbling, the people are hurting, and the royal estate seems indifferent. The people of Princetown are waiting for answers. They're waiting for action. They're waiting for their prince. Prince William, who once spoke of modernising the monarchy, is now being questioned by his very own people. With their village falling apart and their lives in turmoil, the people of Princetown are left wondering about their future. The once thriving Princetown, a jewel in Dartmoor National Park's crown, now stands on the precipice of an uncertain future. A future clouded by the toxic legacy of an abandoned prison, the fading heartbeat of local culture, and the growing discontent among its residents. The Duchy of Cornwall, under Prince William's stewardship, holds the key to Princetown's fate. But the Duchy's silence has been deafening. The people of Princetown, many of whom are royalists and ex-service personnel, are left in the lurch, staring at an uncertain future. They're left asking, what's the Duchy's plan? Is there a blueprint to revive the village's economy, to compensate for the loss of jobs and businesses following the prison's closure? Will the visitor centre, once a beacon of local tourism, be given a new lease of life? Will the youth centre get a fresh infusion of funds? Will the arts festival, a symbol of Princetown's rich cultural heritage, see the light of day again? Then there's the question of the Duchy's accountability for the past. The former inmates and staff of Dartmoor prison, who claim to have been exposed to dangerous levels of radon gas, are seeking justice. They're preparing to sue the Ministry of Justice, and the Duchy cannot escape scrutiny. The Duchy continues to receive a yearly sum of £1.5 million from taxpayers to lease the now abandoned prison. This arrangement is set to continue for another 24 years. But how can a royal estate profit from a facility that has potentially caused harm to so many? The people of Princetown deserve answers. They deserve to know what lies ahead for their community. They deserve accountability from the Duchy for the past and a clear vision for the future. What is the future of Princetown, and will the Duchy answer for the past? Stay tuned to Celebrity Scoop as we continue to follow this story. Don't forget to subscribe for more investigative reports.